Alright. Do I have any other events that I almost killed another woman and or a cop or an old man? I don't think I do. I don't think I did anything this week. Or last week.
You almost killed an old lady? What the fuck? What?
No. Well, a girl. Did I say old lady? I meant just a little girl. She flicked me off, remember?
Did we talk about New Year's?
I don't know.
I want to make fun of Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, I will say, last time we tried to record this, it got fucked. And all the audio came out really shitty. So, I guess here, brand new episode.
Oh, you started?
Yeah.
Didn't even know you started, dude. I never know.
Yeah. I'll just start randomly, because I feel like if we're in conversation, we just naturally kind of go into it.
Yeah, true.
I was just trying to think about... Because it got cut off when I was telling the stories, right? And your grandpa stories were at the end.
It's like 20 minutes into it. For some reason, the audio just started sounding like garbled mess. And it just like froze. And it was just really shitty. So whatever. I'm not using Audacity anymore. I got the Adobe Audition. So
We learning. We getting there.
yeah, we're learning. We're getting better.
We're yearning. We're churning.
We're all feel a little, well, me and you. We sound a little sad and depressed. It's
Yeah, we're a little
because
defeated because we lost about 40% of our body mass.
little turdlets.
Yeah, with fecal matter.
What happened? Because even I don't know like the full story right now.
All right, so
I'll tell it. I'll start it.
all right.
So we were getting tuxes yesterday. Or
I'm sorry to cut you off.
Good, dude.
Sorry, I didn't mean. Episode 17, by the way.
Oh, this is 18, dude.
No, this is 17.
Oh, this is
Episode 17.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is 17.
Oh,
This is the
okay.
last
I
one.
thought we were doing 18 last time.
We never really actually know.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, dude, yeah, we were getting our suits last night for the wedding, and afterwards it was really quick. So afterwards we were like, all right, we gotta get some food, and we were all trying to figure out where to go, and nobody, because I wanted sushi, John doesn't want sushi, and
No one ever wants
Damien will
fucking
die
sushi.
if we take
Fuck
him to get
sushi.
sushi, so we can't
Dude,
do that.
fuck you. Roll the dice. Eat that raw fish, dude.
It's great, dude.
Get
But
those
we didn't-
worms.
We didn't do it
give you a
because
six-pack.
our friends are fucking picky. So default is always like, hey, let's just go to Vito's. So Cedric was talking about how we got this hot sauce podcast coming up soon. Like we wanted.
Oh yeah, the hot sauce video.
We wanted to do the videos of us doing the hot sauce, and he's like, dude, yeah, we should all get blazing wings. And I was like, yeah, that sounds great. Let's
Getting
do that.
ready for future
If you
events.
can't handle that, then
Because-
you can't handle the fucking hottest hot sauce on the planet. You'll cry.
I want to know what it's called, the scale or whatever, because I know so the blazing sauce.
Scoville scale.
Skull, is that what it is? Is that what you looked up?
Yeah.
So the skull scale for blazing sauce is 300,000, and then the hottest that we were gonna try is 9 million. So it's actually a good idea to like test this out first.
Test the waters a little bit.
So me, Cedric, and Damien. I don't think anybody else got blazing. Did
Nope.
they? We ordered them, but pretty much the whole table tried one. And Cedric was the only one that was able to finish. Did you finish them all?
Yep.
Finished them all, dude. And then me and Damien and Dylan, because Dylan had, I think, one.
And he was just like, dude, I can't. The spice won't stop.
Me and Dylan were having a rough time, bro. We were sweating balls. Damien was powering through it, but he was having a rough fucking
Dude,
time.
he was crying. He was like, dude, you want the rest of my wings? And he's leaking from every fucking orifice on
We
his
were
face.
dying, bro. And then, Dylan ordered mango habanero, which he said was worse to him. Because the sweetness, for some reason, like, kicks in with the tongue, and it...
Well, once you
bad.
eat something hot, then everything else that you eat is gonna like taste hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were waiting for other people to show up. We were waiting for Ellie and Tegan to show up. So we didn't order yet. So John and Cedric were like, hey, let's go do shots at the bar. And we were like, all right. So we did that. So we took like 3 shots, I think, before we even like got our food.
Yep.
So we were drunk, and then he ordered M43s. I keep saying 45, but it's 43.
Yeah.
Isn't it? All
Old
right.
Nation.
So yeah, so
Sponsor.
we were all drinking that, and the beer made it so much worse, dude. Like,
Oh yeah.
the water makes it worse, obviously. Like anybody who eats spicy food
Yeah.
knows that. So the celery was working. If you douse it with ranch, it was fine. But for some reason, like I just still wanted to drink my beer. So like as soon as I got like, all right, I got the spice gone. The spice is gone. I'm good to go. My cup of water's almost gone, but I'm fine. I sit there and drink my beer, and the spice comes back automatically with the beer, bro. I don't know what it was, but we were fucking dying, dude. That's why Dylan had a beer and he wasn't drinking it, because he's like, yeah, it fucking makes it worse. So, we were dying, dude. It was funny, though. At one point, Damien had to go to the bathroom. He was like standing in the bathroom, and I walked over there because I had to use the bathroom. And I was like, what are you doing? He was like, I got fucking shit. And he's like, I was like, somebody in there? He's like, yeah. And I opened the bathroom door, left Damien standing there. I'm like, get the fuck out of the bathroom. and I ran away. I'm like, I got your back, dude. He's like, thanks, man. I still got his shit, though, so I got to stand here. He's going to think it's me. It was an employee, too.
Oh, shit.
So, I did not know this.
Twice. No, wait. Yeah, it was an employee just that once. No. Twice, yeah. So another time, me and Damien, I met them in the bathroom because I was going to try to give Damien a blazing wing in the bathroom for some reason.
We were shitting in the middle of the meal.
We were fucking loud as fuck in this B-dubs that Tuesday and Monday fucking night, dude. We were riff-raff, bro. It was silly. I don't know why I brought the wing in the bathroom, but I brought it in the bathroom and Hannah's brother came in with me, and Damien was having a rough fucking time. And I tried to feed it to him, but he wouldn't take it. And we were just laughing. And I was laughing so hard, dude, that I started gagging. And I started throwing up. I started throwing up in the sink. But it wasn't like throw up. It was like, I get some phlegm coming up. And I was like, oh, it's right here. Might as well spit it out. So I was like, blah, in the sink. And then Jared starts recording it. It's Hannah's brother. And there's just white blobs just in the sink. Oh, they got the weird sinks, dude. It's not like one sink.
Yeah, no,
it's
dude,
like
it's just like a
two
little
or
trough
three
boy.
sinks, like a trough, yeah. And the drain goes to the middle, so I'm puking on the right, and then I'm like, oh fuck, it ain't draining, so I try to get to the water, turn on, and I'm like, oh, it's not draining, and then I'm on the other side, I'm like, fuck. So I got two blobs on the right, even though the drains, and I'm trying to get the water to go down, and there's an employee in the bathroom, again. And,
maybe he had the wings too, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, it was funny. But that was tough, bro. It was really funny.
And then, of course, I ultimately vomited.
After his third shot.
Yep.
So we went and had
pushed
a third shot of Jaeger bombs is what we were doing. And everybody, like I think it was like 5 of us did the shot that time. And then all of a sudden Seti's gone. I'm like, where's Seti at? And they're like, oh, he went to the bathroom to puke. And I was like, you think so? I was like, I don't think he went to the bathroom.
Of course he goes to the fucking bathroom.
Yeah, so I'm right after him, and I think it was me, Damien, and Dylan that came in after you. And I went right into the stall. I didn't give a shit. I just opened it like, what's up, buddy? And it was just painted, dude. He painted the bowl. It was done, dude.
Oh my god.
We were having a rough time, bro.
We got twisted in fucking Buffalo Wild Wings. We're middle class trash.
And that just shows our age, really, because we've had blazing wings before. He used to order mango habanero and blazing, I think, at a time.
No, I still order mango habanero, but everybody else in our friend group would order blazing just to show how big their nuts are. But they'd sit there and do the same shit Dylan's
We used to be able to handle it.
It's not that bad, and then Kevin's just crying. Like,
who's not bad?
Just leaking from every fucking orifice.
I teared up a little bit, but that's just because the combination of
I
habanero.
looked like I just got done running like 5 miles. I was tough. Bro.
Yeah, dude, you guys were sweating. I wasn't sweating, though. The whole time I wasn't sweating.
Damien and me and Dylan were, though. We were fucking...
Dude, I work at a Chinese restaurant, though. I eat sriracha every day of my fucking
Heather's brother also had a wing, and he was fucking having a rough time. Brandon ate it fine, because Brandon's a bitch. And Tegan ate it fine, and then Elliot wouldn't eat it because he's a fat pussy. And no, he's smart though.
What we're playing is probably gonna fuck us up like that. So.
Dude,
yeah, it's gonna be a lot worse though.
I was excited
about it,
heart, but I don't know if I can, dude. Like I don't know. I want to know what the skull.
I don't know if I can.
Dude, well, fuck you. I'll do it then. I'm gonna be really. You can peer pressure shit out of me to do anything. That's tough. But. Dude, I was telling them also a story yesterday about when I was in Gatlinburg, Tennessee for the eclipse. Me and Hannah went walking downtown, and I walked in to try it. I don't know what scale it was. I think it was a Carolina Reaper, though. I don't know what the number on the scale is, though. But it was supposedly the hottest hot sauce. So they give it to you. You have to sign a waiver, number one. You have to sign something. And I'm like, oh, that's a red flag. But yeah, give me that pen. I'm going to sign that shit. So I signed it, and they give you like a toothpick. And yeah, they give you, it's like a popsicle stick type of, and you just put it on your tongue, and they don't give you anything like off rip. Like after you have it, I'm like, oh fuck! Like you could see the video, man. I wish I had it because Hannah has it on her Snapchat. But I'll show you guys after this. But I literally go from like, yeah, this is fine. I'm just leaning, I'm chilling, and then I eat it, and then immediately I get pissed in my face. I'm like, this is really hot, dude. I'm like, we gotta go. I was like, do you have anything here? He's like, we got some milk over there. And Hannah says that I had it beforehand, but I might have. I don't remember. I remember buying what I remember, dude, Hannah's probably listening like, he's fucking wrong, but I remember going up to the cooler because they had a little cooler in the corner. I remember going up to it while dying though, and like pulling the milk out and bringing it up to him and paying for it while I'm sweating and crying and shit like that.
Because that's their ploy.
That's what I remember.
You.
But
Hey, kill yourself real quick and then buy this milk.
But most people, I think, buy it first. But yeah, dude. After that, the milk didn't do shit. I chugged the milk and I
start waterboarding yourself with it.
Dude, I went to Johnny Rockets and with a mad stomach ache, feeling like absolute shit, drinking a milkshake. But I was dying in there, dude. Like the waitress actually looked at us like she felt bad. Like I was like Hannah just dumped me or something like that because I was crying and shit, drinking this milkshake. Yeah,
you feel good about your choice? No.
It was bad, bro. I used to be able to handle the shit, man. I still love spicy food, but bro, it's
when it's great, it's next level. It's next level.
I know it's probably bitch shit, but I eat Takis like fucking daily.
Dude, Takis don't hurt my tongue or anything. They don't like make me like.
They make you shit the next day.
But they make me shit. Yeah. They hurt my stomach bad.
I just have my ramen just fucking so goddamn spicy.
Yeah, Hannah makes spicy ramen.
Yeah, I love it that way.
Yeah. What do you put in it?
Like cayenne pepper.
Yep.
Yeah.
Red pepper?
Yeah, red pepper, cayenne.
You put any like jalapenos in it or anything?
I don't put jalapenos
Bro,
in it.
get
Just
weird,
'cause I don't
shit.
really like the taste of jalapenos. But I'll throw in God, now I can't even think of it.
I gotta take you to I gotta take you. You might have been there with me. I don't know. To what the hell's it called? I wish Anna was here right now. The noodle place downtown Detroit.
Full Lucky, that's one of them. But Johnny Noodle King.
Johnny Noodle King.
Yep.
That's what it is. Yeah. There's a spicy Korean like ramen they got. It's good, and you can get it like added spice. They put like chili like paste in it.
I like folk stuff like that. Like,
it's so good.
Chili paste and ramen is really fucking good.
It is so good. Hannah loves it.
The meat is always very gamey though, and like dog and catty. But you know what?
But it's really good. I gotta take you guys there.
Yeah, that's one of the things we have planned. By the way, 2020 now.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hey, new year, like, new me.
I feel like that new year is like, yeah, it's 14 days. I forgot that it was kind of.
I was gonna say the picking up from where you guys were in that story. I was at home facing horrible gastrointestinal.
Yeah, what happened to you?
So I had
we're just been shitting our pants lately.
Dude,
new interesting
I've been
development.
fucking ruined.
I
don't know what it is.
New year, new ulcer.
Whenever I eat something out of the fridge now, I always find myself like, oh, maybe it's like a week old, corned beef that I had on Sunday. It's only a week old. Yeah. It shouldn't have this fucking effect. I go to the vet, like, I eat this shit, and it tastes fine. And then, like, fucking 40 minutes later, I'm, like, looking at, like, fucking my stomach feels like it's bubbling up. Like, just gas. I just got really fucking gassy, and I just had egg burps.
Oof.
This is the stuff that people want to hear about, dude.
Yeah, dude. They want to hear about our bodies.
Yeah.
And our
discharge. Discharge. That sounds like
so much worse.
I mean, yeah, exactly. That's what we talk about.
Well, that's a good word then. General discharge.
Discharge.
General liquid.
That sounds like one of the orifices in your body leaking.
That was the joke, you guys.
Profuse liquid. It doesn't even have to be cum. It's just like pus or some weird shit.
Pus. Make sure you just 6 U's.
My face is. I'm in pain now.
So yeah, the spicy shit is what we had planned. We got more video game shit coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we playing? What are you trying to play?
We gotta finish Resident Evil because we haven't recorded Resident Evil 2. We haven't finished recording that yet. We gotta do.
I could replay Resident Evil 7, but unless that's like way too old.
No, I think that's fine. I want to do Devil May Cry 5 because that game's really fucking fun.
That would be fun. I want to take a break from Resident Evil because it's goddamn treacherous.
Yeah,
it's a good game.
I want to play a game.
7 is different than the other ones though. Like I don't know.
It's more like the classic ones.
Yeah, you're not using like a normal like Alice and
there's
characters and stuff like that. Yeah, the puzzles in that game are fun, dude.
You're actually managing your fucking like health and equipment and stuff.
Yep.
So it is like a.
It reminded me of the GameCube one. I think it was.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of. But you're using a main character in that one though.
Yeah.
And it's third person. This one's first person.
Yeah, so the May Cry 5, I want to play and beat.
That'd be
You
fun.
know, instead of fucking wandering around doing jack shit.
I feel like you're looking at the camera like, Lewis.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. It's all in good fun. But seriously though, Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah,
was fun,
Mario
dude. I was
Kart.
smacking you guys up last night.
Halo.
I was.
Yes.
I was smacking
Halo,
up
we
Mario
can-
Kart.
Dude,
We can get down. You can get dogged.
drunk Mario Kart.
That's probably why I was winning though, because I was only a little buzzed and they were kind of high, and
I was
Setting was
trashed.
falling
I
asleep.
took
He doesn't
someone's.
even remember being there.
I took someone's
well.
dab, and then that was it for me, dude. And then I remember like fucking fast traveling to my house.
I don't remember dropping you off, actually. Me and Dylan dropped them off. I don't remember even dropping them off, to be honest. Did I give you a hug? I don't even remember, dude. It's crazy.
It was a sloppy day at
And it was, that's how old we are there, too, because in my head, it was like, oh, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I looked at my phone today in the messenger, like, when I got home. Dylan put a message in there at, like, 11:56. I was like, what, dude? I was like, I know I was laying in bed when you sent that message, so I'm like, what the fuck?
It was like 11 when I think I got back to my house.
I was like, how many fucking of you are there?
There's 12 of us.
Yeah, dude.
There's like 12 fucking people.
We were
on
mob
B-dubs.
deep in fucking B-dubs on a Monday.
Yeah, we were, though. There was, like, nobody else in there. I was loud. Like,
We were yelling. We were yelling about the video games. We were yelling at Brandon patronizing us because we wanted to
I
get
was
shots.
screaming.
Oh, he
because-
brought the fucking Switch there?
Yeah, he
Brandon
did.
did, yeah.
My God.
Dude,
That's my shit, dude.
anybody who didn't eat the wing, I was like, eat the fucking wing, but I was yelling it. Like, I was getting really upset. Yeah. I just wanted anybody to feel my pain.
Hey! An employee. Hey!
Yeah, our
I
waitress.
tried this.
Hey, you should eat one. I've already tried them. You should eat one.
I work here just to see.
I think everybody tried one except for Elliot, Hannah, Heather, and Jared. Everybody else tried one. I don't think John had one, though, actually, either. No, John didn't.
No,
either.
I didn't.
Yep, that was it. Those are the smart people at the table, everybody else. Well, Tegan and Brandon took it like a man, dude. They didn't give a fuck. Like, I was fucking dying.
Like I said, man, it was hot, but after a minute, like, it's whatever.
It was the beer, though.
Oh.
That's what did it. It was the liquor, the fact that I was having a panic attack while eating it. Yeah, it was a whole lot.
Red-faced, sweating
Yeah.
profusely.
There's not enough chairs here.
Yeah, because there was already because it was we had 2 more people coming and Heather and her brother came and I didn't expect them to come, so we had those seats for Tegan and Elliot.
Whatever will we do?
And then but the ends, it was a skinny table, so like whoever was eating it was gonna be like really tight. So I was dying and trying to be proactive at the same time. It wasn't working. But yeah, and we had them at the ends of the table. Well, not everybody moved down. It worked out, but I like things to. Because Elliot was already like, oh, if I'm cramping your style, if I'm like, if I'm in a crowd, I'm like, no, dude, we're gonna fucking fit you in here somewhere. And we did, so we got it. My stomach hurts right now, dude. This is probably my
I can tell.
9th cup of water.
Yeah, I'm feeling it a little bit. Not gonna lie.
You gotta flush your system, dude. Drink like just a bunch of kombucha.
Kombucha, you mean?
Yeah.
I have kombucha in the fridge right now.
Kombucha.
I don't know what kind it is. But
Just
I have it in there.
fucking annihilate your colon,
Dude.
and then just flush out.
Dude, I'm glad you said that because now I am definitely gonna go drink.
Katie's brother made some fresh kombucha. Like he left it in the fucking closet, let it ferment. It had like a little layer of like fungus on top.
Ooh.
But no, that was like that's part
Well,
of it.
it is bacteria.
Yeah. And then you drink it, and it just tasted like nothing but vinegar. But man, dude, that shit. I drank it once when I was drinking a bunch of IPAs with them. Ooh. I've had some dire stories. I think that's the most I've ever shit in my life. That and one other time. And it shits on Robert's little corned beef story. That was cute. I ate Chinese food that sat out for 3.5 days.
What?
Nice.
Why would you do that?
Dude, I don't know.
The rice was even hard. Why
I
would you
don't know if I was high. I don't know what drove me to do it, but I was just like, bet. And I just fucking went right in, even ate it cold, and I was just sitting there for a minute, and I was just like, I just fucking like heard that going on, and I'm just like, shit.
I think of Osmosis Jones when I hear
That's
about
the first
that
time
shit.
I've ever vomited from food.
Remember that movie?
Osmosis Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
stomach's down, the people are down there like, hey bro, we're trying to fucking
You
work.
got all the sickness just coming in there, fucking like.
They are really wiggly and shit. Yeah. They all have one eye.
Yeah.
And they're like brown and gray and green.
There's always gonna be like one fucking celebrity voiced one.
Yeah, and that's the stacked one that fucking has like the
Yeah.
the real
Samuel
animated
Jackson
walk.
in his
Yeah.
stomach. Motherfuckers, I'm in this
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Sam Jam. Osmosis 2, maybe?
And, like, there's the one with the fucking big, he's the virus and he's got, like, the big claw.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll run this bitch now. And he's got, like, the dreadlocks
On the
and
fever.
shit.
Solid fever. I got like a weird fucking voice. I don't know why I sound like a little what that one's, De Niro.
I don't know why laughing hurts.
Does it hurt, baby?
It hurts. I'm sweating.
When you shit out your organs.
Yeah, you'll be fine, dude.
Oh, I'm
you
alright,
might get
I'll
a little
make
bit
it.
of a rosebud, but...
No, I'm gonna have that kombucha in a second, and that should help a lot.
Yeah, dude.
Blast.
You know it makes you shit more, though, right?
Yeah, that's what I need though, because I'm shooting, like you said, I'm shitting like a rabbit right now. It's like little turbulence.
Robert. Wow.
Tasty, dude.
Interesting update.
Tasty.
It's solid.
It's not
just
gonna
like-
be solid.
It's just like my intestines need a break, and it was like send one, stop. That's all being.
I know, and you're getting ready for wave 2, though. You're about to dive right in, dude. Dive right back in.
And after I shit, I went and I had my leftovers from B-Dubs yesterday, but it was Parmesan garlic. I didn't think it was gonna hurt, but it did. It hurt.
He's a
again.
glutton.
That's stupid. That's what I am.
Hey, remember when we went to the fucking, the concert? The Parkway Drive and, Killswitch Engage?
Yeah.
And I was just like, the same thing happened to me when I ate that fucking corned beef, but to a lesser extent. That fucking day, I was like dying, dude.
Dude, that's the least I've ever seen you move at a concert.
Yeah,
It's like you were
dude.
trying to focus on not shitting your pants.
Yeah.
Was it usually like flailing and shit?
Not
Thrashing?
even, yeah.
Thrashing and bashing. You're not
Dude,
going to
I didn't even jump in the pit because I was just so fucking afraid of, like... It wasn't even, like, me shitting my pants or anything. It was me, like... It was just gas. Like,
Yeah.
it was just... I felt like I had fucking Crohn's disease or something. Like... It was like the day before Mikey's funeral or whatever. Or a couple
it was
days
the day
before.
It was the day of.
Yeah, it was the day of the viewing.
Yeah. So I was
Oh
like...
yeah, it was the day of the viewing. Yeah.
I was like...
Don't let the viewers think I'm a piece of shit.
No, because we went to juniors afterwards and stuff. Yeah, no, that was the viewing day.
So, I was like...
Shoot
the next
away.
day, I think, was the funeral. So I was like... I had to, like, down a bunch of fucking celery. Because it was just so fucking bad that I was just in the bathroom for, like, 20 minutes. Like... Blah, blah.
Celery makes you throw up. Like,
This is the
after-
podcast where you figure out we all have onset IBS.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Or I have, like, Crohn's disease or some
I wouldn't be
shit. I don't
surprised.
fucking know. I have, like, onset colitis. What the fuck is... I don't know what's going on. It hurt bad. Like, it hurt my asshole. My asshole just raw.
Let me let you know.
keep
Every
telling
time I
him.
went to the bathroom, I didn't even shit. It was just farts.
That's tough.
It was painful. It was
Hey,
like
you
some
know what,
of the most
dude?
painful shit.
Don't be a fucking child. We all poop. So let's talk about poop, you know what I mean?
Wanna be a poop? Oh, I thought you were telling me
Oh,
not
no,
to
no,
be
no,
a child.
no, I mean like in general, like people. Like,
Okay,
come
I'm
on.
like, what the
And
fuck
the
did I do?
burps.
What, you don't shit? That's fucking weird.
No, I know.
The burps
You
were
got a
fucking
little,
awful.
what is the bag called? Where like...
Colostomy bag.
Is that your deal? Alright.
Squish it real quick. and it shoots out.
When's the next
He's going to
concert?
change it.
You guys talked about concerts. When's the next one you guys are going? Because I haven't been to one in a long time.
Kill Switch Engage and August Burns Red.
When's that?
Ooh, April. Next good one.
Because I haven't been to a show with you in a long time, dude.
Dude, you gotta go, man.
I've crowd surfed
If I don't shit my fucking
and I
pants.
circled
Bro, you'll
it
be alright. Shit your pants.
and I moshed one time, dude. And I was in a cast. You remember that?
Yeah, dude.
And the guy from Sycamore, the lead singer, was out there moshing to the band that was playing before them because they were opening for them.
Yeah.
And I didn't know who it was. You know Sycamore?
Sorta. I heard the name.
Yeah, he's a tall black guy with some soul, and he's got a huge fucking fro, bro. And he was moshing, and I was down there like trying to mosh, but I was in a cast, and he ran and like charged at me, and I kind of like backpedaled, like, oh fuck, he's coming after me. Ended up against the wall, and he did like a little like jump kick off of it, like a little roundhouse kick, and he kicked me right in my fucking arm that was broken. And then when the band got off the stage, he went on the stage, and he kind of pointed at me like, sorry. Because he's the lead singer, dude.
That's
I
what
was
you
like,
gotta love about
I'm just looking at him like,
Yeah.
it hurts, dude. It hurts a lot. Thanks. Like,
dumb hardcore bands, like going to shows like that.
We're gonna
Like,
do karate.
Yeah, the spin
Like, you just
kicks.
look like a fucking idiot.
Sometimes you
honestly.
get kicked in the back of the head and you're just
Dude,
like, what the fuck
you know
just
what's
happened?
fucking awesome? Going to a concert and seeing, like, a fucking like 4'2" girl just get kicked in the back of the fucking head by some retard who's just like, oh, I'm gonna slam dance.
I'm gonna show off my moves with the lawnmower.
Yeah, the lawnmower.
Oh yeah,
the Karate Kid.
Yeah, the Karate Kid.
Yeah.
The roundhouse.
Yeah,
They're just throwing both legs up in the air.
If you do that shit, fuck you, honestly.
You don't like that?
No, I don't.
I'm all for like.
I think it's really shitty.
What's the difference in that and moshing though?
Well, moshing is like a lot of pushing and like like
bumping into each
even
other.
if you're doing like the flailing around thing, I mean like you're still moshing, like you're just thrashing and bashing. And if you don't like that shit, there's a whole section of the crowd that ain't doing that.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
So you gotta pick and choose. I'm not saying it's righteous to kick someone in the fucking face.
Well,
but
dude, it was fucking awesome. I bashed him in the teeth.
learn how to read the room. If I'm being honest,
Like a
people.
yeah, that's fair.
I've been trampled at a Lamb of God concert, but
Yeah.
it was my fault.
Yeah. But even then, it's like you go to those type of concerts. You go to like the heaviest fucking metal shows. You go to like, I don't know,
The Black Dahlia Murder, or
Black
like
Dahlia Murder, but also like Deicide or like some crazy shit.
even At the Gates and shit like that is kind of rough.
But it's never anyone like fucking.
No, yeah. But like
fucking
90s metal,
losing
and like
their
all
shit.
those like heavier metal bands, it
even
is
like
that era.
newer shit. Even like newer shit.
Oh
It's like,
yeah. I'm not saying that you can't do it like that, but like the whole hardcore wave did bring like the whole
Yeah.
slam dance and fucking karate man's.
Karate man's doing flip kicks and shit. Like you do that. You're
I like
gonna
the circle
scare-
pit, whatever that started.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I like that. I like
That's
when
fun.
they start the circle pit and then crowd surfing is fun to me, dude. I like that everybody's in on it. That's the shit. Like,
Yeah.
doesn't matter who it is. Like, oh, you want up in the air? Cool. All right,
And
I'm
the
a random
point
guy.
is, if
So,
somebody
yeah.
gets knocked the fuck out, you help them up.
Yeah. Dude,
Somebody gets
Gavin.
knocked down, help them up. That's like the number one thing. You bump into each other, just push and fucking have a good
Don't
time.
trample him.
Yeah.
Gavin is a machine. He'll mosh for 3.5 hours, and he'll get mashed. He'll just get McMashed, and then fucking he'll just get up like, just fucking he'll breathe weird, and then he'll just get right back in. And speaking of our future podcast, we're gonna go to Mayhem Fest. The podcast is gonna go to Mayhem because they brought it back.
Oh,
All hell.
so you're just gonna have it recorded then?
Hell yeah.
That's kind
How
of
are we gonna
shit.
do that?
How you gonna drown out the
I
background?
must do like segments and like little bits, but I feel like it'd be sweet as fuck to see Gavin fucking dance in the middle of a fucking circle pit.
So it wouldn't have to be. It couldn't be live. It would have to be like visual only. It can't be like.
Oh yeah. It would just be like a little video of us like
Yeah.
recording
Just like
ourselves.
So it wouldn't be a podcast. It would be a video.
oh yeah like a
like post it on something that's like
future ploys.
You fucking dumbass.
Fuck
Jesus
you.
Christ. No, but I like that idea. No, that'd be
Yeah.
good. Like have something soft in the background that just show like flashes of what we're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't just be like, oh, here we are.
No,
You're not gonna
of
hear
course
them.
not. Like, but like,
Yeah, we can't sit down for like an hour and have a fucking
No.
conversation
You
with
know what I
people.
mean though. Like, not a fucking podcast.
He meant the
but, like,
team, the crew,
the
Yeah.
team,
Yeah,
and we're gonna just record fucking Gavin in action. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I'll go in just for content.
Mayhem, dude, it's just gonna be a bunch of boomer bands. I love it.
Mayhem is gonna be a bunch of boomer bands, but they get down.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, that was John.
What's John doing, dude? What did John say?
I invited him to the party on Xbox. He didn't invite. He didn't get the invite. He didn't join the party, so I don't know. But
We should kill someone in the mouth.
Yeah, don't do that.
kiss him on the mouth.
Yeah,
I almost licked his tongue yesterday. What can I say?
that's hot.
What can I say?
We're weird, man.
Sometimes you get the temptation.
The
you know, it's
purpose
hard.
is to test each
It's
other's boundaries.
hard.
Yeah.
It's pushing each other's boundaries.
Sometimes you just want to beatbox your boy, Fred, and that's okay.
Yeah, dude, don't. I like to. I don't like when people call my bluff though, because that bothers me. So, like he called my bluff yesterday. I got really close to him, and I was like, "How close you gonna let me get? Damn, dude!" And I like,
Bro, what the fuck's wrong with you? You're supposed to let me kiss you.
I'm supposed to get upset.
Let me kiss you.
Stop being.
I'm in control.
Stop being fucking gay and let me kiss you on the mouth. All right. Stop being gay, dude. Let me suck your fucking dick.
That's not.
I'm on
that-
my knees right now, dude. I'll deep throat you, fucking
that
idiot. Fucking
No, dude,
dumbass.
it went there.
No, it didn't. What
Now
it
you're-
is I want to get like this close to you and have you push me.
Dude,
back. But I don't like
stop.
how you let me get that close.
There's about to be some beasting going on, and you guys can't see it.
Like what just
But
happened?
I don't like it.
I don't like that shit.
Beast on you.
I like when you get upset and push me away. That's what I like. I like to be rejected.
Tramp.
For all the viewers at home.
I was so close to Robert just now. I saw 2 Roberts. That's how close I was to Robert.
I also have poor vision.
What were you, concussed?
But if I would have puckered a little bit, we would have catched it.
I got a lot of sports-related injuries.
Yeah.
Only reason you didn't move is because you knew I wasn't going to do it. It was bullshit.
I almost let you, dude.
I would have fucking cried. You would have been the 3rd man I kissed, bro. Crazy.
There's a list.
You want me to say the list? No, I'm not gonna.
It's just us doing
We'll
really
leave it up
gay
to the viewer's
shit.
imagination.
All drunk. You'd be my first sober male kiss, bro. That's crazy.
Nice, dude. That's hot, dude. I like that.
You're special to me.
I want this to be serious. He just puts his hand on your leg and...
I will. Stop. No. Quit. Stop.
Not there.
And trying to take
Not
his
my
hand closer to
nose,
my
where-
dick.
Alright. This is a weird episode. We're covering a lot of ground. We're learning a lot.
Half hour in, we're
It's like,
doing
oh, creamy
really
friends
gay
gay.
stuff.
But
Mentions
most of the
like-
viewers will be like, oh, yeah.
He's bisexual. Yeah, because he's getting married to a chick, right? Like, yeah. I'm not, though. I'm not bi.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
We're not marginalizing here.
No, you know.
Yeah, so
I'm eating a lot of these candies.
that's what we have.
Probably a bad
planned.
idea. This is an example of bad decisions.
Yeah. We're eating sour-ass, dumb-ass warheads after having
we
that
just-
onslaught of punishment yesterday.
Yeah.
By the way, I didn't mention a little bit of insight on what happened. Vomiting, when after you ate that much spicy shit, hurt coming up, it's the same sensation.
Yeah.
But in the
Yes.
back of your fucking throat and in the goddamn
Yeah,
canals
it
of
gets
your
in
goddamn nose, dude.
You're
It
bad.
was so bad. See, that was the only time I think I teared up and like fucking started the waterworks started coming because it was that fucking bad. It just reanimated everything I ate.
Can I tell the ghost pepper story of
It was
me?
good.
I don't think we told that story before. The Terraton.
No, we did not.
We told it in the car on the way to getting the suits. You weren't there. It was me, Cedric, Mikey, Sam, Cedric. Did I say your name already?
Yeah.
One of those
And,
candies.
oh, here you
Two
go.
Cedrics.
There's only one left, so you can have that. I don't know who else was there actually after
Oh, your
that.
fingers were already wet.
Yeah.
Because he's got these clammy paws. They're always like that.
No, it's because I licked my finger.
Because you're like a girl and you have like poor blood circulation in your body.
Dude, I don't know why. I'm sorry.
You're always cold, yearly.
I am.
Anyway, ghost pepper story.
Oh yeah, Ghost Bear. So it's a haunted house. I'm not even sure if it's there anymore because I don't even see it in like the Fear Finder guides or like online anymore. Are you okay? Sour. He's making
Asshole
sour.
real
sucker,
sour.
dude.
But it's called Terror Town in Toledo. And we drove about 2 hours to get there. And the thing is, you do a haunted house. There's 2 haunted houses. And you pay for a package, you do the 2 haunted houses, or you can do a 3 package and do the 2, and then at the end, you do a challenge. And if you succeed the challenge, you get your money back. And then like you get free passes to another like haunted house. It's kind of like a really good deal. And it was only like $50. So we all did the challenge. The first challenge was easy. I think we all passed it. Maybe one person did. John was there too. You had to pick up a tarantula out of a box. There was a box on one side of the room, and then there was a box on the other side of the room. You had to pick up the tarantula, and you had to walk him across the room and put him in the new box without dropping him. So that was the easy challenge. The second challenge, I think me and Sam. Did Sam eat it?
Yeah, she did.
She did eat it. Because I know me and Sam were the only ones who were doing this shit. So we did the. It was a duck embryo, dude. It was a brown, gray, black.
It was like a
big ass
pickled-
fucking egg. It looked disgusting. But in my head, I'm like, there's no way they can give us rotten shit. Like, there's no way they can do
So
that.
beluga.
So when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is just good like special effects. I wonder what's in this egg. Cracked it. It cracked just like an egg. So that should have been red flag
Your
number 1.
first glue.
Yeah. Like, oh, this is real shit. This isn't like a fucking Easter egg that snaps evenly in half. Like, no. So I cracked it and I'm like, oh man, it's a fucking duck embryo, bro. And it's black. It's slimy.
It's just sitting there like
Yeah.
fucking arms sprawled and legs sprawled.
It was tough looking.
Cheekies.
So Sam and me eat it. Everybody else is like, fuck that. I ain't eating that shit.
What a
So-
mess.
So I eat the egg and I put it in my mouth, and this is when I knew like, oh fuck, I fucked up. This is real shit right here. So I eat it and I took a bite and it just crunched all the bones. It's
Nice.
bones still, dude. And I look at the employees and I'm like, what is this, guys? This is crazy. Like, how'd you guys do this? And they're like, what do you mean, dude? It's an actual duck embryo. And I'm like, tough, dude. That's cool. All right. So I finished it, though. I swallowed this shit. And they are looking at me like, I don't think anybody's gotten past round 2. They're looking at each other like, you just fucking hate that shit. And Sam's like, it's not that bad. It's just got a little bitter flavor to it, but it's not that bad. Once you get past the crunch, it's not bad at all. And I'm looking at Sam like, you're crazy. All right, we're crazy.
Yeah.
And everybody else is just like, fuck, you guys are stupid. So the third challenge is when the ghost pepper comes in. So it's it looks like a milkshake cup. Like imagine like a cup you get from like a regular like milkshake place. It's like so it's white, looks like a milkshake, and it's filled all the way up to the fucking top. And it's got, I'm pretty sure it was whipped cream that was actually on it. That was the only edible thing in this fucking thing. And whipped cream, and then it had little, like, looked like beef jerky, but it was tan. That's what it looked like. Tan beef jerky.
Yeah.
So, like, turkey jerky, I guess you can say.
Almost bacony, like fake bacon.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what it looked like, but it was, like, tan.
What was it?
I'll tell you in a second, dude. And then it had a red, like, sauce on it. Like, so that's obviously the ghost pepper. But, so he gives it to me, and I'm like, what is it? And they're like, we can't tell you what it is. I'm like, and then we can tell you after you get done eating it, or drinking it. And I'm like, fuck. All right. So I start drinking this shit, and you said that I was out of time after, like, I started drinking it, but I tried to do it anyway.
Yeah.
But I don't remember that. All I know is I started drinking this shit. I can tell you what I remember. It was very fucking thick. And
it was a cup of coom.
It was a cup of bull semen, dude.
Coom.
A whole cup of it, dude.
Delicious coom.
Delicious coom, dude. And with the little beef jerkies, it was the bull scrotum. Is what it was.
Nice.
And that's why I said I think the sauce was actually like whipped cream. But then when I was eating the scrotum, I was dipping it in the fucking red sauce. I was like, holy shit, that's spicy. And they're like, that's like, what was it called? Just ghost
pepper extract.
Thank you. That's what it was. And it was hot, bro.
Yeah,
but I couldn't fucking finish it, dude. And they wouldn't give me any water. And they were just kind of loud. I was just gagging. I was like, it's so thick, I can't swallow it.
They were kind of bullshit about it, too. They were like, you were about at the end of that, and they were just like, well, you guys already lost. It's okay, though.
I'm like, really?
You already signed the waiver.
It's crazy, dude. Like, cause I would have been pissed. If nowadays, I'd be like, you fucking serious, bro? Look how much I got in this thing. I drank like half of it.
I feel like haunted houses like that are a fucking scam anyway.
Nah.
Oh, yeah, because it was
like,
an additional charge. That's why I didn't do the challenge.
Have you ever heard of that?
I thought that was a package I bought, but yeah.
But like, additional with the package.
Right.
I think I talked about it one of the other podcasts, but the McKamey Manor shit, where it's just
I
like
know that one.
it's this haunted house or whatever that used to be in California, and San Francisco.
San Francisco, okay.
Yeah, so pretty much what happened was, it was like a respectable place at first. Like it was like, oh, people come in, and it was like one of the best haunted houses or whatever.
Yeah.
And like the United States, people would come from all
I've
over
never
the
heard
country.
of that before. I thought it was Michigan at first.
So it starts ramping up like real fucking big. Around 2016, it gets real bad. Like if you've ever seen the videos of this fucking place, it's like people crawling through fucking mud and like being in enclosed spaces and shit.
Sounds lit.
And
it's
like
borderline torture, though. No.
No. It gets
masochistic.
Worse. Then they have like an upper extra level that you can't beat. It's like 10 hours long, pretty much.
Fuck?
Yeah, and it's like
like a 22-day thing. Like they giving me a hotel.
Yeah.
The fuck?
And you don't win
2 meals a
anything
day.
from it.
Why do you do it then?
They make you like eat stuff. They like fucking throw hot sauce on you and
throw
shit.
blood on you.
Yeah, blood on you. Fucking like through different stuff. They make you think that you're actually in danger.
Make you
through,
eat
like,
your own vomit.
Yeah. No, I'm not at that level yet.
So you're thinking of the one that's in Tennessee or to Kentucky, where this guy literally only. I'll let you finish. I'm sorry.
No.
But he literally just wants a bag of dog food, and if you complete this challenge that he's got, he gives you like $1,000 or something like that, or $10,000 or something crazy.
Oh, same guy.
Oh, is it in California then?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's no. He moved. I'll tell you the story in a second because I watched an entire like documentary on this shit. So around 2016, it amps up like real bad to the point where it's this real fucking bad challenge where it goes on for like 12 hours or some shit, and now they can do extra shit to you.
Yeah.
To where it's like, this is for our biggest fans. It's a 40-page fucking waiver. And it leaked online and shit. Quote unquote leaked online. Well, they actually leaked it themselves. And it's just to be like, pulling teeth and hair and shit like that. And it's like, It's supposed to be a thing that's like, oh, it freaks people out.
The ultimate thrill.
Yeah. So none of that shit was real. Until they decided to do this crazy shit where it's like, oh, they'll fucking shave your hair off and then make you eat that hair. And then if you throw it up, you have to eat the throw up. It's horrendous.
There we go.
It's fucked up.
What the fuck?
And there was one video I was watching where they were like shaving the girl's head and she was like, no, like crying. And of course she's like covered in fucking whatever fluids they, throw on you and shit. And there's like a thing where they put a cage on your head and basically waterboard you.
Yep.
Isn't
It's
it have
torture.
anything to do with
It's literal torture.
With hypnotism though? Don't they hypnotize you? Because
Not really.
because that's why they said they don't actually do that because people left there.
They
And
play
they tried to
mind
sue
games with
them.
Yeah, because they're traumatized. They're
No.
fucked up.
So the only way that you can get into it is if you sign the waiver or whatever, and you have to do an interview with the guy yourself.
So kind of like a psych eval.
Yeah, psych evaluation, and also like a physical and
Yeah,
other
people
shit.
are speaking out on it and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I'll tell you about that in a sec. So you have to join this Facebook group and talk to him directly and shit, and then people have come out against this guy hey, all the videos afterwards show them oh yeah, it was completely fine and it was a fun time and this and this and that. I definitely go back. Well, turns out that some of these people were kind of coerced into saying that shit. Hey, oh, sorry, burp. Hey, one of the people he thought was faking, so they took this dude out, he was passed out or whatever. They took him behind somewhere and beat the shit out of him. It was to the point where people would leave with broken bones or infections and shit.
Yeah.
Go to the hospital. There's a fucking picture of this lady with her fucking jaw and shit is blown the fuck out.
Holy
It
shit,
looks fucked up.
Fuck.
And she's got scrapes and
But
cuts
she
all
signed a
over.
waiver, so there's nothing she can do.
Well, even then, it's still not legal. You can't legally do torture to somebody. And
Even if you're coordinated, it's not like prostitution.
yeah. And he kept saying if this was illegal, then I would have been in jail already. Well, it's only that year and further that it started blowing up more and more. Well, this shit got so fucking out of hand that I guess the state of California saw that he wasn't paying his taxes. Approximately $250,000 in taxes he didn't pay. So he moved to Tennessee. And he started trying to do the shit there, and he was like, oh, whoever wins gets $20,000. But whoever would do the challenge or whatever. And it wasn't even a big place like it was before.
Yeah.
It was this dude's fucking house.
Yeah, he assures that you're safe though. I'm reading a story about Melanie. Oh, never mind. Her last name's Milligan though, but I'm reading this shit, dude. That's crazy what she said they do. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. There's a couple of video documentaries that I watched on YouTube about it, and they show pictures of fucking people afterwards.
You see the people afterwards.
So the waiver. Okay, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
The waiver
You're on a roll, bro.
would let them smack you and
Yeah.
punch you
Yeah.
and
And tie you up and
beat
shit
the
like
shit
that.
out of you and
Yeah.
also shave your hair,
Yeah.
pull fucking fingernails and
Yeah. He's
crazy
recording it the
fucking
whole
shit.
time.
Yeah.
And it's yeah, she said that they skipped the part of the video though when they made her lay down and they tied her up. They put her in a pool face down, and she felt like she was drowning. But he assures that she's safe the whole time. It's only psychological. But that's crazy, dude. I don't know if I would try it.
Well, here's the thing.
I didn't see how much money that they said that you'd win if you got past it either.
The thing is, it used to be just sort of crazy shit that made you think that you were in danger. You would be there for 10 hours or whatever, and they would make you crawl through stuff or sit on your back or some shit like that and make you think play mind games with you basically.
Yeah.
And at first maybe that wouldn't be so bad, but then they ramped things up. There was a certain point where it became extreme. and the previous shit before wasn't as bad.
No, it was just kind of like, screaming in your face and like throwing shit at you.
Yeah.
And you standing
because they
for,
kidnap
like,
you at first too, so they try to make it feel real.
Yeah,
for you.
they put a bag over you.
Yeah. But then like the extreme shit kicked in, and it's like, oh, this is for our extra payers and shit. It was like Marines and shit would leave there like crying.
Navy
and shit.
SEAls and stuff. Yep, I read that.
It's fucking horrible. Like there's no actual way to win it. Like there's no outlasting it because it's just nonstop for like, dude. If you see the fucking videos of like I forget what the fuck they called it, like the extra level or whatever. It's fucked up. Like it's not fun to watch. And
No.
you'll sit there like, oh well.
It's like you fell into a bad thread and you're just like, ah.
And it's like the guy would put on this character and like, play the villain like, ha ha ha, yeah, I'm doing all this. If I was arrested, I would have been arrested already and all this other shit. But it's like, dude, you can try to play a character where you're actually doing this. So, I mean...
Right.
And then he moved the shit to Tennessee because he didn't pay his taxes. So he, like, took out all the money that he had and just moved to Tennessee. And, I guess Tennessee don't play no fucking games. And he would always say, like, oh, it's just smoke and mirrors, it's bullshit. Well, smoke and mirrors don't break no bones.
Right.
No.
And Tennessee don't play no shit. So I guess he was just, like, stuck to doing some, like, obstacle course in his fucking yard. Pretty much. Like, some shitty 10-hour obstacle course.
So it's not even a thing anymore.
Yeah, it's not even a thing. You can go down there and do it. But he's like, oh, people are doing it for the wrong reasons because they're doing it for money. Well,
Why
this
else
dude,
would you get tortured?
yeah.
Some people but some people describe it as exhilarating. Some people describe it as like the craziest shit they've ever done.
Fucking rush.
Yeah, but some people get like PTSD from that shit.
Yeah, I would too.
A lot of people did.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that shit.
People on the Facebook group were like speaking out against it because they went there, and then he would get like all of his followers and shit to be like, hey, no, fuck that person. And then all of his followers would just go to her page and be like, hey, fuck you for fucking speaking out against this and like all that type of shit. Yeah. So it would just turn into a whole debacle.
Sounds like a fucking cult.
Yeah, pretty much.
A torture cult, dude.
And
that's crazy.
Like, once somebody would get so close to a certain point to winning the fucking challenge, he would just stop them. He'd be like, oh, you lost. Oops. You don't win the $20,000 that I promised. Oops.
What a dick.
Yeah.
How come they didn't win? Because they didn't make it? Or
no, he would just stop him because he didn't have the fucking money.
So he
lied.
Damn.
He lied to get people to go to the new thing to get publicity so that he could get more money to do it.
So what was his reason for stopping it?
After a while, with no incentive and just torture, people got big bitter and started like sending him death threats and shit. I also kind of watched the documentary you were talking about.
Oh, what's is it on Netflix?
No, it's on YouTube. There's a few videos on YouTube about
I don't watch
but I'll send you one. I'll send you the one that I watched. But
nice.
Yeah, it pisses me off a lot because I feel like if you're gonna do that sort of shit, even if like the person quote unquote knows
extreme
what they're
tourism
getting
or something like that.
Like, it's still, like, a shitty thing to do.
It's weird, man, but, like...
You can't do that to somebody.
People will always be thrill seekers. They'll always seek the next extreme level of something.
Yeah.
If you go to a haunted house like the one we were talking about in Terror Town, they had that weird shit. Back in the day, that was the kitty's titties. That was like, what the fuck? That's awesome.
Yeah. I feel like most people...
I like that I got past those. I mean...
Most normal people would end up
swinging. You ate the shit out of that embryo, dude. No one can take that from you.
Yep.
Most people would end up swinging on somebody.
Eating his little wing.
Yeah, this lady was talking about how she swung on one of them, and then they stopped it. They stopped it because, that's against the rules, and that's an automatic out. And she was, like, on the floor, like, with fucking tears in her face. She's like, oh, yeah, really? Because I would have done it sooner. I should have done it sooner.
I think this is it right here. Dark Tourist. Yeah. He goes to talk to that same guy, and it's in episode...
They go deep. Like, the person that I watched went deep into, like, their tax returns and shit, and, like, all this other shit. Like, it's pretty funny. And there's a certain point where he's playing a character, but then he's also not playing a character in certain parts. Like,
yeah.
Outside of the shit, he seems like a solid dude. Like, he does shit for his community It's like fucking plays in a band at places like, but even then it's like, yeah, well, fucking Jeffrey Dahmer was an outstanding citizen. Ted Bundy was like a handsome dude that like, you know, was cool with the ladies.
He was cool with the ladies.
Well, people thought he was handsome because of his personality.
Yes, yeah.
No.
He was a charmer.
Yeah, he charmed a lot of people.
That's true.
John Wayne Gacy, you know, he did kids' birthday parties.
Yeah, he was a clown, wasn't he?
Yeah, just because, you know, a person does nice things,
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they're not a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, and just because they hide it with this like agenda or this like this physical manifestation of it, like I have a haunted house where I can just beat your ass and fucking put fake blood in your mouth and yell, "Do you know fear?" Fucking and poke you in the fucking eye.
And shave your fucking head.
He's probably fucked in the head, dude.
Yeah, he just gets a sick kick out of it, for real. That's all it is.
And then you lying about like money and shit.
Yeah, that's fucked up, dude. Because he
Well,
was
he's not
using
gonna
like
give them
lottery
anything,
money, I
though.
thought, or something like that. He won, or he had money. I don't know how he got it. I remember him talking about.
He
it
got money from tax returns from California.
Is that all it was?
That's how
he
he
had
got
like
the money.
millions of dollars.
Print out like shitty T-shirts, like shitty.
Or
like,
he has the money from because he doesn't charge people. He charges them just dog food. I don't remember how he got the money, but he had that money though. At least he said he did in that show. But
I don't know, dude's a piece of shit.
that's crazy. I'm glad he's gone.
My place should fucking burn if it hasn't already.
Yeah. It's in Tennessee now. Though. Do you know what city?
No idea, but I know it's his house.
You know where it's at?
No. Well, I do want to egg a house though. Speaking of like going to
You wanna
check some
go
shit.
egg fucking
No, there's
dude's
a-
house?
Hannah was door dashing the other day, and some fucking asshole kid tipped her a penny.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that. Yeah.
What did he do? Did he like flick it at her or
No,
something?
he put it on the DoorDash thing, but like,
Oh.
still though, she got back. She's like, this guy tipped me a penny, and we were like, she was like giving him the benefit of the doubt. She was like, maybe if you hit 1, it's not actually 1. You have to hit 1.00, and if you hit 1, it's just a penny. And then she went in there. She's like, nope, you actually have to like work to give him a penny because the system's like a penny. No, you mean $1, right? And he's like, no, motherfucker, I want to give her a penny. Yeah. He worked to give her a penny. I'm like,
People-
what's his address, babe?
Yeah.
And she gave it to me. but I
People
was
don't
like,
understand
I
the
think it's-
malice in not.
Should I say it over
Tipping.
the podcast? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no.
Everybody go get this kid.
The addresses and the
Beep, 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 beep.
This man lives at.
No, he actually lives that out. No, I'm just kidding.
I
Just
am
wanted to see you
Robert
guys
Crow.
freak out.
I am Robert Dale Crow Jr. Will go to this house and fucking kill him.
no. It's,
Jesus. No, but yeah, it pissed me off. But I wanted to actually go there. I don't know. It'd be cool to
people don't
talk
get
to
it.
him.
You don't have to leave anything, even if you. But if you don't, you're a piece of shit. You know what I mean? It's still a service. There's other ways you could have ate. Like you got something served to you.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's just the principle of it.
Yeah.
Like don't.
Especially
If you would have
DoorDash.
tipped nothing, it would have been fine. Because DoorDash makes up for it. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, it's got to be a minimum of like $8. So the food is $5. If he tips $3, we're not going to chip in. But if he doesn't tip anything, we'll give you the $3. That's how it works with DoorDash.
Right.
Yeah.
But he tipped a penny, so DoorDash would be like, okay, I guess we'll give her $2.99. Like, what the fuck? Like, why are you doing this? Like,
Yeah.
it was just like blatant right there. Like,
There's
you
a
know,
lot of things with privilege and
I
you know
think
like
change
no
tips-
empathy and people just.
See, I
Don't feel like they
can
have to.
understand that if she came to the door and he gave her like a cash tip.
yeah, like if he handed her a penny. Dude, I wish somebody would.
No. No. If he
Frank
gave
would
her,
give
if he gave her a penny on there, and then she came to the door and was like, "Hey, the fuck," and then he gave her like an actual tip, whatever. But even then, it's like, why not just put fucking nothing down?
Yeah, just do nothing. I would have walked to the door and been like, hey, did you mean to do this? And see what he says. And if he says, yeah, see if he can say yes to my face. You know what I
The
mean?
beauty of working
Yeah.
in the airport is getting a table that barely understands
Oh, I love how you
English or anything.
and you circle the tip.
Yeah. And sometimes you just have to.
25%.
When gratuity is implied and explained, and you still don't leave it, doesn't matter. You're
Did
just
they
kind of an
ask about
asshole.
it then?
Yeah, they act like sometimes they do, or sometimes they're just like, oh, I get it. And you come back to the table, and there's a stack of nickels and dimes, but pennies. You're gonna get the hook up on those pennies, dude. I'm telling you.
If there's one thing that I learned,
Maybe they just
by-
didn't understand the currency.
But like you explain it, and they have American currency. They get it. I'm not gonna be one of those people, one of those warriors that chase him through the airport. You didn't tip me! You didn't tip me! By the way, we can't do that. My company told me we can't do that. It's defamation.
Did you ever get in trouble for circling the percentage on it?
No, and trapping a foreign family. They didn't understand they could leave. And I was just bitter and in my feelings, and I was just like, I'm just gonna circle this, and I walked away, and they were shook. They were just like looking around the room like, it's like someone put a fucking barrier around them.
You guys could do one more thing before you go. Do that.
The salt circle around them. There's
trapped like a demon.
Did they tip you though?
Yeah, ultimately they did.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, if there's one thing that I learned by working at Walmart, it's that people will institute malice on you for no fucking reason.
Yep.
For no reason.
What do you mean?
There was one time where I was working where this dude had come in, and mind you, I'm already doing a job. I'm nowhere near the hardware section or whatever, and I'm working with heavy machinery because I used to put together and take apart aisles at fucking Walmart, and they would give us vests to sometimes help customers if they needed it. I'm carrying these big fucking things that we latch on. They're called scorpions. We latch them onto the fucking big aisleways or whatever, and then we move them move fucking Conan the Barbarian, moving shit. And so I'm in the middle of hooking this shit up, carrying these fucking things. This old boomer dude walks up to me, this 40, 50-year-old dude walks up to me and he's like, "Hey, can I get some service around here?" And I'm just I look at him, I give him the look of yeah, what's up? Meanwhile, I'm just I got two of these heavy fucking things with me, and I guess he was pissed because he couldn't find these things called shark bites or whatever the fuck they are.
Uh-huh.
I'm I don't know what the fuck they are. I don't know what the fuck a shark bite is.
You don't understand every department in this fucking store, dude?
Yeah, and he was well, I went to the app and I did this and this and that, and it said that they were in this aisle. And I went to the aisle with them, and I couldn't fucking find them. So I'm you know what, I'm sorry, man, I'll go find my manager, maybe he'll know,
Maybe the hiring process for Walmart's more intense than I understand. You got the Wikipedia level base knowledge of everything.
And he's oh, I got my entire house is full of fucking water right now. Meanwhile, it's the winter or whatever. So I understand the anger. But then I go to find my fucking manager to help this guy. Manager fucking is oh yeah, okay, cool, let me go check, and then he just fucking leaves. He just fucking leaves me, and he starts helping somebody else. And I'm what the fuck, man? So meanwhile, the guy's on my ass.
Following you now specifically?
Yeah, following me specifically. And so I'm he's it seems nobody knows. I was dude, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not really an associate. I help people.
I would have told him straight up, I'm not actually a Walmart associate. I'm just here to do that stuff over there.
That's what
I gave you a shot,
him.
but that's what I would have told him.
That's basically what I fucking told him. And he's well, it just seems nobody knows what the fuck they're doing in here. And he kind of gave me that look of well, you obviously have no idea what the fuck you're doing,
I would have been
and he was cussing at me and shit. And I just look at him yeah.
I would have said, tough luck, good luck with that water in your basement. That's what I would have said and walked away.
And it's you can't do that or else you'll get fucking fired over that shit.
I mean, I just said good luck with the... I didn't know where he wanted. I just said good luck with the water in his basement. I meant it genuine.
I am smiles and fucking fine dining and breathing. But the moment someone swears at me, I break character and I say, "Hey, don't swear at me."
Yeah. So,
and I shut the fun down, and it's old white
Who
people.
swore at you?
Be surprised.
Yeah.
And people get in there
call you fuck you, or is
it wow, this is fucking stupid, but it's hey, well, don't swear at me, it's just
so
just fucking food.
What could they
at
bitch
the
about
same time,
it? Fucking P.F. Chang's, dude.
A lot. As I was saying the shit or whatever, one of my coworkers walks by and he's "Is everything cool?" The one fucking weird New York guy I was telling you about.
Yeah.
He walks by and he's "You need help or something?" I'm "Yeah, can you help this fucking gentleman, fine gentleman?"
You said that?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I just fucking walk away. And he's "Well, I got fucking water up to my knees in my fucking house and this and this and that." I'm "My associate will help you." And then I just fucking walked off.
I'm with you until you swear at me.
Yeah.
Don't ever, no, for
It's a
real.
fucking asshole. Please don't, like, you honestly don't know what somebody's going through, so please don't fuck up with people like that. And then later that night, that shit was a dangerous fucking job. Later that night, I'm like trying to help them move this fucking aisleway of shoes. You know how they have like the metal racks on them, where it's like the bars and shit, and those fucking things pop out and they swing out. So like a thing full of shoes will like swing towards you if you move it the wrong way, and like it'll buckle the fucking aisle, and shit will pop out.
Dude, that's what you gotta love about dumb labor jobs. There's always like you get that tool or that little boy that you gotta use through your shift.
Yeah.
And then everything else is an occupational hazard and can probably fucking kill you.
Dude,
Or fucking mash your
it
fingers.
fucking got my face. Like it got me in the face good, and it like sliced my fucking hand. So I was like, on lunch, I'm going home. I'm going the fuck home, and I just fucking left. Like that entire night was just.
Did they get you in trouble for just leaving?
No.
Oh, good.
And just clock out. Just go fucking home.
Yeah. You worked at the one on Telegraph, didn't you?
Yeah. I think that place is fucking awful. It's still a fucking mess. Alright? There was shit. I worked there until April or whatever. There was shit there for all the way back to fucking like Christmas of the previous year.
Wow.
Like that shit that still hadn't been set up because their back stock room was just so fucking bad that like it was stocked back like all the way fucking back to the point where you could barely walk in there.
Jesus
like
Christ.
It was that fucking bad. Yeah, that Walmart is so fucking disorganized.
Don't
guarantee you.
Go there.
I guarantee you, it's right down the street from where we are right now. Guarantee you, if we go there right now, there's fucking pallets everywhere on the ground.
I'm glad we gotta get it done.
It's a slam video for fucking Walmart, and then Walmart sends their associates to take us out of the fucking game.
That's probably why it's taking so long for us to get that bike, dude. They're just fucking.
You guys went to that one?
Went to Southgate though.
Oh.
But still,
Walmart
Walmart just sounds fucking crappy in general, dude.
The one on
We gotta
Southgate,
call
I feel
them,
like, is better.
By the way.
I'll go there and throw a goddamn chair. It's okay.
Bring your own chair.
I'll be on a fucking video. And fucking people are trying to come for me, and they have like a little security car, and I throw a cart through the window.
Yeah. The point of what I'm saying is like, people will intentionally try to get one over on you, or like try to
because they're
fuck with you
entitled to, and they have the power to.
Yeah.
That's the thing about working any type of like
On purpose.
retail or food industry.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I don't want to work in the food industry.
The food industry is for the kooks and the fanatics. I swear to you, dude. You'll get people that'll go in there and get a rise out of you just because. It's like, it's just fun to them. It's like a fucking weird game. Or like the people that are overly sincere and don't make eye contact. They're just like, wow, everything's great. You're not going to leave me any money. And then I'm right. And I'm just like, I'm a fucking wizard. As I'm fucking angrily cleaning the fucking shit off their table. Their 16 napkins that
People
they
are
use
just
for their
fake in
nose.
your face like that. Yeah.
Very synthetic. I'm dead inside.
Speaking of food, though, dude, you guys hungry?
It's about that time.
Here's some teriyaki sliders, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm starving.
I've been eating anything all day, so
I
I'm
got
kind
you,
of
dude.
like...
You've had these before? Did you have these at the fundraiser? The teriyaki chicken sliders? Or teriyaki turkey? Whatever?
I wasn't at the fundraiser.
Oh, you didn't go?
Yeah, my bad.
I forgot. No, you're fine.
But I did have them the one day with Dylan. Dylan was here.
Oh, yeah. Me, you, and Dylan. Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, it's good. You've had
You
it.
gonna talk about your business?
Oh, I'll talk about it next time. When was next time? Get your tail off here.
Speaking of next time, it is about an hour.
Yeah, it's about an hour.
All right.
Oh, so I got in some good
burger
shit.
time.
I do want to say before we kind of kick off, there's games and shit coming to the channel. There is more videos, more content.
Yep.
So I guess stick around.
Can I play some Dead by Daylight, dude?
No, because it's trash.
Come on, dude. Are you serious?
Yes.
Some single player games, some multiplayer
It's a better Friday the 13th, but that's not saying much because the mechanics for that were trash.
All right, man. Eventually.
Eventually.
games. All right.
Fun
So
game,
I'll shame it.
So I'm only good at 2 games, though.
That's it. That's all I got.
well, do you guys want to have gay sex?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. Awesome. Dude.
And we gotta just get Hannah to leave really quick.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Bye, everyone.
Boy.